The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
In that game against the Grizzlies, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sochan and Wemby. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3, and it's Castle in at the 1 spot. And for the Bulls, they've got Nikola Vucevic, Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Giddey in at the point. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
Now here's Castle. Johnson with a bucket.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Huerter. Up top, Giddey. There's the triple. Sochan with a rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Castle outside. And he dunks it down.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Huerter against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Now here's Vucevic. Good D by Wembanyama.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dosunmu. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Wembanyama against Vucevic. And he gets that one.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Out to the wing. Here's Buzelis. Clock at 6. Will it go? That shot off. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell, you don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that, the calm leadership type.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Stolen by Castle. Sochan outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
1, 2, 3.
break here. Let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Fifth on the list, the Bulls.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Here's Buzelis. Desumu outside. It's Vucevic, high post. They still need this. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Pass to Castle. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson against Herder. Here's Sohan. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. And here's Desumu. Still without a bucket. The 15-footer is good.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Castle outside. To the paint. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Castle. Wembanyama's got 6.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Bulls trail by 11. Pass to Buzelis. Goes up at the elbow. And it's good for 2.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Castle outside. Wembanyama, high post. Vassell outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
Now Castle. He played a great game against New Orleans. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. He's got 9.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Giddey scanning the floor to the middle. Here's Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Buzelis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Outside Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Johnson. Over Herder. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Giddey passes to Herder. Chicago passing it around. The jump hook. And again, it's Chicago.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
San Antonio leading by 8. Vassell outside. so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Ayo picks one up. Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama, along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
And he drops the first. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
Now here's Vucevic. When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vooch scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
And that one falls for Vucevic. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But, Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. And Waters is subbed in for Vassell. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Bulls trail by 10. Here's Vucevic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Luke Cornette.
Oh, working his way inside. Vooch ready to battle for it.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And that one falls for Vucevic. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
McLaughlin, he's checked in for Castle. And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards youth. You got to put those young legs to use, trying to pace and space with three-point shooting.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 10. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Put your hands together and mention our fans. You're incredible. It's got to get loud for you're incredible.
checked in for San Antonio.
You're incredible.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded closely. Chicago passing it around. Herder passes to Vucevic. Back to Herder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Dosunmu. Rebound San Antonio. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Giddey. 14 points for him last game against Cleveland.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Back to Herder. Jacks up a 3. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, there is no doubt when Herder pulls up from beyond the arc. 0.
Down low. It's tipped. Outside Giddey. Crafty move. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Yes, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Herder. On the break. Dosunmu with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Vucevic against Wembanyama. RJ San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
What makes Vuce so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Dosunmu. And San Antonio also making a switch. Olynyk's checked in. He's off on the second. Spurs lead by 6. It's Barnes on the wing, defended by Jones. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Good work there as it goes. Vucevic has got 8 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Waters, the pass to Cornet. To the inside. Here's Waters, defended by Jones. And that one's good. Waters.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter here. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic slams it in.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
San Antonio leading. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Champagne, that's good.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Chicago's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Inside, here's Vucevic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Okoro comes in for Buzelis, and it's Carter in for Giddey. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs lead by 6. And stolen by Jones. Soft touch off the glass.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Jones against Castle. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. For Chicago, Smith comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and Terry subbed in for Carter. Free throw drops for Castle.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Spurs lead by 7. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Cornette. 5 to shoot. Back to Castle. No good with a layup. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Kelly Olynyk. He's out there with Luke Cornette. Castle is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Waters in at the 2. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Castle. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Vassell against Jones. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. Smith with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Outside Jones. Smith outside. Williams on the wing. Chicago passing it around. Jones from outside. Rebound San Antonio.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Waters, the pass to Olynyk. Now Cornet. Vassell outside. From the arc. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. In third, the Bulls.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
Phillips is checked in for Chicago. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jones up top. He's guarded by Vassell. Jones misses.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Vassell outside. Olynyk with a screen on Jones. Here's Vassell. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, and when Vassell gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
The Bulls trail by 9. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Smith with a screen on Vassell. Jones, the pass to Smith. First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Jalen Smith. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Herter's checked in for Phillips. Desumu comes in for Okoro. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. And San Antonio also making a switch. Champagnie, he's checked in for Waters. Smith hits them both. Now here's Vassell. He's got 11. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Cornet up top, covered by Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cornet. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk.
Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Bulls trail by 7. Giddey with it. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And the layup falls.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
And the Bulls shooting a fantastic 57%. Outside Giddey. Pass to Herter. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 7 assists in the game.
A guy who completely trusts his mechanics. Herder knocks it down.
Spurs lead by 4. Here's Vassell. He's got 11. And here's Barnes. Herder defending. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Pass to Dosunmu. Wembanyama against Williams. Now Herder. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. Vassell against Giddey. Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Making a switch here. Buzelis is checked in. On defense, San Antonio. Herder up top. Giddey finds Herder. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Champagne's shot is off. The Bulls trail by 6. Here's Giddey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
The first free throw is good.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Both free throws good from Giddey.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Outside Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. The three. The shot off that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. Chicago passing it around. Herder passes to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Dosunmu for 3. Sinks the tray. Dosunmu's got 7 points in the game.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Outside Wembanyama. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Bulls have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Giddey finds Herder. Smith with a screen on Barnes. There's Herder with the 3. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Here's Barnes. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Bulls trail by 3. And here's Giddey. He has 6. Outside Herder. From deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
And the first one at the line is good. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan comes in for Cornette, and it's Johnson in for Castle. So he gets them both. Now Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Barnes against Herder. Vucevic, a screen on Barnes. Herder from long range. Vassell with the rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
That one falls. Vassell's got 5 points.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
The Bulls trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you guys.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Sohan. Chicago making their last shot. Outside Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from 14. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. 20 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
And on top of that, he made a massive impact with his rebounding.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Vassell from downtown. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. Dosunmu on the wing. Back to Vucevic. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Outside Johnson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
The Bulls trail by 9. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Chicago passing it around. To the wing, right side. Here's Vucevic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Johnson. Shoots over to Sumu. Here's Vassell. And he banks in the layup. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Giddey against Vassell. They set the screen. To snap the cold streak. Giddey finds Herter. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Fans, turn your attention to the clock for your Chicago Bulls.
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The Spurs, 4th.
They were intimidating at the defensive end. Blocking shots, changing shots. You had to fight them for every bucket last year.
Vassell passes to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Herter. Barnes finds Vassell. 5 on the clock. For 3. Chicago with a rebound. 36 seconds left in the second. Dosunmu with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And the shot's good. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice move by Johnson. He is solid off the dribble.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 10-point game. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. Over at American Airlines Center, the Mavericks will face off against the Bucks. 8:30 Eastern Time for the tip there.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding.
I mean, he just got into this league, and we're already running out of things to say about him. And what's crazy, Wemby's still just scratching the surface.
Yeah, he's unselfish, but also knows when to take over, and he's taken over.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Bulls trail by 8. Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. It's Huerter on the wing. Covered by Johnson. 4 on the clock. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Oh, stopped at the rim. Victor using his reach to shut that bad boy down.
Spurs lead by 8. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Giddey. Offensive board. And here's Vassell from the arc. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Vucevic. There's the 3. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Sprinting up the floor, it's Wembanyama.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Here's Giddey. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Let's see what you got. You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
Here's Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Herder. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Herder's got 13.
Such a reliable scorer. Herder is good for double digits most nights, and he has been huge in this one.
Sochan outside. Five to shoot. Outside Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Dosunmu outside. Back to Giddey. Dosunmu outside. Johnson against Herder. 6 on the shot clock. The floater. Here's Vucevic. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 15.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
Vassell outside. Back to Castle. Sochan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Sochan outside. The three is up. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Vassell. And the basket by Dosunmu.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Vucevic with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Herder against Johnson. Herder gets the bucket. Herder's got 15 points. Spurs lead by 8. Sochan outside. They set the pick. Fires the three. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Dosunmu. 9 points in the game. Here's Vucevic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 17 points for Nikola Vucevic.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And here's Vassell. 12 points for him. They get it back, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Sochan has been well coached on attacking the glass, and doing that gets him the follow-up bucket.
Outside Herder. Pass to Buzelis. Now Vucevic, covered by Wembanyama, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. On defense, San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. There's Herder with the three.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Giddey. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Herder gets the bucket.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And the Spurs with possession here. 3-point lead. Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson on the wing. Herder defending. Outside for Wembanyama. From behind the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Giddey against Johnson. Giddey passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama screen on Herder. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
The Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Herder. When they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Count it, and the foul. That one on Herder.
Aggressive play by Johnson, pushing through the foul, insisting on getting his shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Jones, he's checked in for Giddey. One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
Here's Dosunmu. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
San Antonio has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. It's tipped.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Herder passes to Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Barnes. Herder can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this 3rd quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 4. Vucevic, a screen on Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Herder. Dosunmu for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Pass to Waiters. Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Well, when the three ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Dosunmu outside. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Vucevic. Over Wembanyama. And the shot falls short that time. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Barnes. The shot's good. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Jones. Outside Herter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Jones against Castle. He takes it in. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Bulls trail by 11. Now here's Dosunmu. Jones sets a screen. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. In third, the Bulls.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. He's checked in for Buzelis. Williams comes in for Herter. And Okoro is subbed in for Dosunmu. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Johnson. And it's Champagny in for Castle. And San Antonio with a change here too. Olynyk's checked in. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-4 run.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Waters.
2 minutes.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cornette sets a screen. Launches it. Out to the right wing. Here's Waters. Defended by Jones. Now Cornette. Outside Barnes. Over Williams. Barnes can't get that one to fall. Bulls trail by 11. Pass to Jones. Charity stripe shot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And for the Spurs, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's Waters, guarded by Okoro. And here's Cornette. Down low. Here's Barnes. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Jones. It's Vucevic, high post, working on Cornet. Vucevic, the pass to Okoro. Lets a floater go. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Cornet. San Antonio moving the ball around. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Olynyk. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jalen Smith.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Kelly Olynyk taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Giddey passes to Smith. Jones from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Back to the game after this break.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for San Antonio, Luke Cornet out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Vassell. And it's Waters in at the 2.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Outside Giddey. Up top Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Spurs lead by 13. Vassell outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here's the fast break. Now Jones. Six to shoot. Rebounded by Vassell. Vassell's got 4 rebounds in the game. With the floater. And it's good on the lay-in. Vassell's got 20.
What a statement from Vassell tonight, proving to the league he's going to be a problem for years to come.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's Giddey. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Okoro outside. Pass to Jones. Here's the floater. And there's the rejection.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
It's blocked. They get it back. Vassell left side. Pass to Barnes. Another shot. Waters can't hit. The Bulls trail by 15. Williams passes to Jones. It's Giddey on the wing. And the shot is good off the backboard.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Waters. Spurs lead by 15. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible. Make some noise for your incredible.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Deflects the pass. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Castle with it. To the middle. And here's Jones. Here's Buzelis. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And they tell players, your career is short. maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
That free throw misses. That's off as well, so he misses both. Oh, the man's an artist. What a throwdown by Victor.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Picked by Smith. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Fifth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey. One shot.
That free throw good from Giddey. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Castle. Drops in the layup for two. Castle's got 22 points.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Jones finds Giddey. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Wembanyama, screen on Jones. Castle outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Chicago with a board. Right side, Williams. Outside Giddey. With the teardrop. And he takes it up and lays it in. Giddey's got 14 points now in the second half.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
Spurs lead by 10. Here's Castle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the Spurs, Castle taking 2 shots.
Off on the first. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Herter comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Jones. Olenek's checked in for San Antonio. He hits the second from the line. The Bulls trail by 11. Now Dosunmu. To the inside, outside Giddey. 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
San Antonio.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Barnes, and it's Devin Vassell in for Champagny. San Antonio leading by 11. Now here's Castle. Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama, the open look. San Antonio again can't hit.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
They set a pick from deep. Giddey. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Vucevic with a steal. It's Herder on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Herder against Johnson. Herder passes to Vucevic. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Spurs have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. And Vucevic slams it in.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Spurs lead by 9. Outside Wembanyama. Now here's Vassell. He's covered by Dosunmu. The shot. Vassell's shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Outside Herder. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's got 16 in the second half.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. Sohan outside. Pass to Johnson. Offensive rebound. Castle for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Castle outside. Left side, Wembanyama. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. The Bulls trail by 7. Outside Herder. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Castle outside. Sohan outside. Cash!
This kid's future is definitely bright. Jeremy has some muscle on that finish there.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
For the Spurs, Sohan. One shot. San Antonio with the ball. Fans, get up and start moving with your mascot.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sochan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
The Bulls trail by 10. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
One more time for goal. Chicago Bulls.
It's a 10-point game. Now Vucevic. Tries from 10. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
There you go, Wemby. Use that 7-3 length. Disrupt the offense.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Chicago shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Now Vucevic. He shoots. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Here's Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Vucevic. 16 feet out. Johnson with the rebound.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Book it!
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Castle against Giddey. Now Vucevic. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Vucevic. Nice! That one's good.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Here's Vassell. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Sochan outside. Outside Vassell. Here's Castle. Just 5 to shoot. And no one in the vicinity.
And a comfortable win for them here. game is out of reach. Good performance for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Castle with it. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Vucevic against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Vassell! Herter rips down the board. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 11. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Spurs ball. Substitution on the court.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.